says. We're sitting here having our coffee as usual. 2 cups of coffee for the day is enough for me. And it's a little rainy outside. So I guess we stay in today. Just piddle around.
Huh?
Light on?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
We've got babies over there.
And the babies are just scampering around at times.
So I remember a time when I was 5 years old. We were living at 12 Scudder Street in Garfield, New Jersey.
Yes.
And I remember an incident with a place that place where we were living. And how do I say this? I remember when it happened and seeing the look on your face. That's when I knew that I had a heart for you.
Oh.
And it was breaking.
Oh.
So, do you remember anything about
Scudder Street?
Yes.
Okay.
I was 5. Brian was 6.
Yeah, you were coming home from school. And I was working at the time. I guess it had to be part-time somewhere. I forgot the company. But you guys were coming up the stairs. It was a long staircase. And I always told you guys to wait in the hallway until I got home. You know, don't go futzing with nothing.
Yeah, because we got out of school about 3, and usually you were home within the 15-20 minute time frame after that.
Yes. So, smart little Brian, I guess he figured, well, I'm going to be the man to see if I can open up this door.
And him being 6 years old.
Yeah, he was a little thinker.
Yes.
So he takes his little pencil and he tries to put it in the keyhole. And the lead broke off. And he didn't think, oh dear, I couldn't open the door. But I got some lead jammed in there. Didn't think of anything about me when I got home. Can I get my key in there? So they waited around, and then I come in. And of course I was in a hurry I had my routine going. You know, the kids, the house, Frank, get dinner ready, and so on. So I come up the stairs, and you guys were there, and I says, how's your day at school, or whatever? And you guys acted scared. I'm thinking, what's going on here? So I go to put my key in the door, and I'm going, what's wrong with this door? What's wrong with this? Why isn't this door unlocking? I don't know. There's something jammed in there. Who put something in there? I don't know. So, because the key wouldn't work, I was in a hurry. So I thought, oh dear. Dad had a few things out in the hallway. You know, he was working on something. And all that was out there was cans of oil-based paint to spray something with. So I'm thinking, where's something hard enough that I can knock that lead out of the door, out of the lock? So I'm thinking, let me try a can over here. Maybe if I just tap it just slightly, it would break that lead in there, and then I can get in. And it was a very nervous situation. So pick up the can, I'm going tap, tap, tap. And then all of a sudden I hit it a little bit too much, and it bursted open the can from the pressure of, So all of a sudden the spray paint comes all over the hallway, all over the ceiling, all over the banister, all over the stairs. I'm going, oh no, what did I do? Oh my God. So you guys, I don't know whether you stood there looking or you just stood back or what, and I'm going, oh, heaven's sakes. But anyway, I did tap it hard enough to break the lead. And I waited for the spray paint. I was trying to find a rag or something so I could stop it from spraying all over the place. No rag. Oh, dear God. So
I think by the time you ran downstairs with it out to the outside, it was already empty.
yeah. So that was that. And all I could do was just, oh Lord, let it be. I went in the house and I was looking for a nail polish remover because at the time I used to do my nails a lot. And I had this cotton ball. I'm going around on for, oh, is it coming up? Is it water-based or oil-based paint? And sure enough, it was oil-based paint. I'm going, oh my God, this will never get cleaned up. I'm going to hear it tonight. So I went in the house and tried to get things settled. And I knew I could time Frank from when he was coming home. And sure enough, I heard him coming up the stairs. Oh God, here, this is going to be hell on wheels tonight. So he comes up and I hear him, oh my goodness, saying everything under the sun with his temper, like, what in the daylight's happened here? And all I could hear is the door opening and the door slamming.
Oh, wow.
Babe, what in the hell happened here? And I'm going, I came to him, I was scared. I was really scared. And I told him what happened. He gave it to me and the kids. And why in the daylight did you do that? Putting stuff in the door and jamming it so your mother can't get in. Yeah. But anyway, the landlord came home. They were Polish people. And Frank went down there like a man and said, listen, you know, one of the kids jammed the door and my wife tried to get in here and she accidentally used a spray paint can and it bursted and you know, we hated that it happened that way.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm willing to give you whatever, how much this damage is all going to cost. So they kept saying stuff in Polish and all this stuff, fuming.
Yeah.
And Frank just said, whenever you come up with a price, let me know. I'm willing to pay for it. I'm very, very sorry. And I remember hearing the old man going on and on and on in his Polish voice. And I think it was the next day they gave us a move out warning, you know, move out instead, you know, so.
So I have one question, actually two.
Okay.
What color was the spray paint?
A dark red.
And what did the whole hallway look like?
Oh my goodness, it looked like a massacre happened.
Massacre.
It really did. It was a dark red, like a blood red. It was just a mess. It's
So,
like,
I have a question. So, how much nail polish remover did you think you would need in order to clean that up?
oh, for mercy's sake! Oh, God. I couldn't comprehend. I was trying to see if it would come up at all. You know, once I knew it couldn't come up, I couldn't comprehend.
I remember.
I was trying to do something to, you know, I thought, oh my God, I'll never get done here by the time Frank came home.
Yeah, and I remember, you know, even at that young age that I was, of 5, when I saw you panicking and, you know, it was a warm September day.
Yeah.
And the look on your face, I felt so sorry for you. And my heart just cried for you. And at that moment, I knew I had a heart for you. But yeah, so I also remember you kneeling down and trying to use one little tiny cotton ball.
Yes.
And you kept tipping the nail polish bottle or the acetone bottle over to the cotton ball
Yeah.
and kneeling down and trying to get it off the wall. And I remember asking you, Mom, is it coming out?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
said, a little.
A little, oh God, a little bit is just such a mess. So anyway, as time went on, we found another apartment, and
that's when we moved
yeah,
to
and,
Euland Street, which was a 6-family apartment building
yeah,
in East Rutherford,
yeah,
next to those train tracks.
right, right.
And that's when we, that's when Brian and I got really close to our cousins.
Yeah,
Because we were always hanging out, and that's where Aunt Marie and Uncle Vinny lived with Bobby Gail Frankie and Daddy's best friend Peter and Jeannie. Gosh, who else lived there? A couple other families.
Didn't Uncle John live there?
Uncle John did live temporarily upstairs with a woman that he met.
oh yeah, 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 yeah.
But yeah, those were some fun times.